It's been 38 years since the original Ghostbusters hit screens across America. Now the next generation of those who bust ghosts is about to get their turn in Ghostbusters Afterlife. Let's take a look at the cast of Ghostbusters Afterlife's First Credits. Hey everybody, Dragon Movie Guy here. First credits come in all forms, whether it's the first movie role, a first TV appearance, or even a first commercial. Let's take a look at where the cast of Ghostbusters Afterlife got their big break. Finn Wolfhard. Starring as the late Egon's grandson Trevor, Finn Wolfhard headlines a cast that includes Avengers, Oscar nominees, and comedy legends.
You went with station wagon?
It's the only one that had an engine.
What would a Ghostbusters movie be without Ecto-1? Trevor and the rest of the kids need something to fight the ghosts in this big-budget Hollywood movie. But you might wonder, where did Finn Wolfhard start out? Where did he get his first credit?
Those 8-bit sounds, they make me feel nostalgic.
Finn Wolfhard's first role was for the band Fax in their 2012 Retro Oceans music video. Roughly 10 years old at the time, Finn dances around on the beach to the song in the video. 9 years later, he's playing a high schooler fighting ghosts. My, how times have changed.
What exactly is happening here?
What's happening here is you're headlining my most anticipated movie of November. McKenna Grace, playing Trevor's little sister Phoebe and the granddaughter of Egon, is McKenna Grace.
I found this in my living room.
Whoa, killer replica.
A replica of what?
Grace was roughly 13 when Afterlife was shooting in the summer of 2019. You might think this was her first acting job, but believe it or not, McKenna Grace already has 59 acting credits on her IMDb page. But where did she get her first credit? What was McKenna Grace's first television role?
Let the Goodwin Games begin!
These are stills of McKenna Grace as even younger Chloe in the 2013 TV series The Goodwin Games, similar to a full family version of Brewster's Millions. Just 7 at the time, Grace played Chloe in a flashback, having to fight with and for her siblings, perfect preparation for fighting ghosts.
Go, go, go!
From flashbacks to Ghostbusters, McKenna Grace has come a long way. Carrie Coon. The mom of Trevor and Phoebe, Egon's daughter is Callie, played by Carrie Coon.
Maybe a new home could be an opportunity to start fresh. I just wish she'd get into some trouble.
There's still time.
In a film largely about family, Carrie Coon plays a daughter who just lost her father, and a single mother raising kids without their father as well. But where did she get her first credit? What was Carrie Coon's first TV show?
Feels like that dream where I'm naked in front of total strangers.
From the short-lived show The Playboy Club, Carrie Coon plays Doris, an undercover reporter posing as a new Playboy bunny at the legendary club. Coon must juggle her duties as a reporter and a waitress, just like juggling her duties as a mom and provider in Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Under the dining table now!
From fighting off mobsters while wearing bunny ears to fighting off ghosts while raising teenagers, Coon has come a long way. If you're liking this video so far, please be sure to hit the like button until it turns black. That helps out with the algorithm. Paul Rudd. Phoebe's teacher and Callie's potential love interest. Right in the middle of everything is Mr. Grooberson, played by Paul Rudd.
New York in the 80s? It's like The Walking Dead. Your dad never mentioned this to you?
Perennial nice guy Paul Rudd has become one of the biggest stars in Hollywood over an almost 30-year career. But where did he get his big break? What was Paul Rudd's first TV show?
Still got a couple months to go before that. Remind me the next time I volunteer to carry a baby for one of you.
The NBC drama Sisters brought on Paul Rudd as a series regular in season 3 in 1992. Rudd also did many TV commercials during this period, including this Toyota spot.
Did you just get a raise? Would need a raise to buy that car.
What car?
Rudd will need both of these skills even if he ain't afraid of those ghosts.
Hey, bud.
Paul Rudd has come a long way from nighttime soap opera to next generation Ghostbusters. Annie Potts. The first character from the original film that we see is Janine Melnitz, played by Annie Potts.
Your father wasn't much of a homemaker. He could hardly keep the power on.
Janine and Egon seem to have a romantic energy in the original Ghostbusters. but we're not sure yet whether she is Callie's mom in this scene or just a family friend. Before young Sheldon, before Designing Women, and even before Ghostbusters, Annie Potts was like any other struggling actress. You might wonder, what was her first credit? What was Annie Potts' first movie role?
I'm a hooker, for Christ's sake.
You mean like a prostitute?
That's Potts with Luke Skywalker himself, Mark Hamill, in the 1977 movie Corvette Summer. A professional on her way to Vegas, Potts' character Vanessa picks up Mark Hamill on the side of the road and gives him a lift. It's the first of her 107 credited roles. Potts makes a big impact in both the original and in Afterlife.
We got one!
You're saying he left us nothing?
Well, I wouldn't say nothing.
Annie Potts has come a long way from professional to Ghostbusters grandma. Ernie Hudson. Also returning from the original Ghostbusters movie is now Doctor Winston Zeddmore, played by Ernie Hudson.
35 feet long, weighing approximately 600 pounds.
That's a big Twinkie.
No clips with Ernie Hudson in Ghostbusters Afterlife have been released yet, but you may remember Winston providing the everyman point of view from the original film. You may also wonder where he got his first credit. So, where did Ernie Hudson get his first film role? That's Ernest L. Hudson in Leadbelly in 1976, a biopic about blues singer Huddie Ledbetter. Ernie plays Archie, one of the higher-billed actors in Huddie Ledbetter's journey. Just the first of his 249 credits, you can already tell he has what it takes to be a Ghostbuster.
Ray, when someone asks you if you're a god, you say yes!
Ernie Hudson has come a long way from escaped convict to Ghostbusters. To see more first credits videos like this one, please be sure to hit the red subscribe button until it turns white. That'll let you know whenever I post a new video. Dan Aykroyd, the co-writer of Ghostbusters, one of the original SNL not ready for primetime players, and someone who's appeared in every Ghostbusters film, returns as Dr. Ray Stantz. Of course, we're talking about Dan Aykroyd.
Ghostbusters, we're ready to believe you.
And you better believe Ghostbusters was a huge hit for Aykroyd, making $295 million back in 1984. But where did he get his big break? What was Dan Aykroyd's first credit?
Bickle, Barnabas Bickle. I am the building superintendent.
I've come down with something. I think it's the Jungle Screebies.
Dan Aykroyd's first TV appearance was a Canadian sitcom called Coming Up Rosie from 1975. Aykroyd played the building superintendent, Purvis Bickle, on the CBC children's show at the same time he was on Saturday Night Live.
Is there a Brian Wilson here?
Yeah, he's upstairs in his room. Why?
We got a citation for him.
Dan Aykroyd's first movie role came in a Beach Boys made-for-TV movie as Cop Number 1, alongside the legendary John Belushi in 1976.
We're closed.
We don't see his face in this last clip, but any SNL or Ghostbusters fan will recognize Aykroyd's voice. He's come a long way from the Canadian superintendent with a bad Scottish accent to an Oscar-nominated Buster of Ghosts. Bill Murray. Top billed on the original film and the unofficial leader of the Ghostbusters, Dr. Peter Venkman returns, played by Bill Murray.
What happened? Are you okay?
He slimed me.
One of the biggest hits of his career, Ghostbusters propelled Bill Murray to become one of the biggest comedy stars of the 80s. But where did he get his big break? What was Bill Murray's first credit?
Ladies and gentlemen, Howard Cosell!
Bill Murray's first TV series was Saturday Night Live, but not the SNL you're thinking of.
He's been named Magician of the Year by the Academy of Magical Arts.
This is Saturday Night Live with Howard Cosell, a variety show on ABC that featured Bill Murray as a cast member.
The National Lampoon Radio Hour Singles Bar of the Year. Will that perfect mate be you?
Bill Murray was also featured in an unaired CBC documentary in 1974 about the National Lampoon Radio Hour that had many future SNL cast members, including John Belushi and Gilda Radner.
Stick. Oh! Beat him up!
From radio dating show host to original Ghostbuster and Academy Award nominee, Bill Murray's gone on a long journey. Sigourney Weaver. And returning as Dana Barrett is three-time Oscar nominee Sigourney Weaver.
Are you the Keymaster?
Not that I know of.
After one of the bigger supporting roles of her career, Sigourney Weaver also returned as Ellen Ripley in Aliens, earned an Oscar nomination for Gorillas in the Mist, and played opposite Harrison Ford in Working Girl, all in the 1980s. But where did she get her big break? What was Sigourney Weaver's first credit? After appearing in one episode of the soap opera Somerset, Sigourney Weaver's first film role was in the Oscar-winning Best Picture, Annie Hall.
I'm still so proud of it today, because I think Annie Hall, it is about a relationship that's also a friendship.
But it wasn't all Oscars. There were Sigourney Weaver TV commercials, too.
Steak and potato soup? Chunky steak and potato soup.
One could only wonder how differently the Chunky Soup commercial would have been with her no Dana, only Zool possessed voice.
There is no Dana, only Zool.
From soup commercials to Ghostbuster films, Sigourney Weaver's come a long way. So, which of these actors' first credits did you like the most? Whose humble origins would you like to see more of? Let me know in the comments section down below. To see my first credits video for Dune, please be sure to click right over here. I've been Dragon Movie Guy, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.